The 30th of January 2019. Welcome to New Vision TV News around Uganda. I am Rathina Sajan. These are the stories making the headlines across the country. And starting off the bulletin, the story from Bukedi district, where the process of translating the Bible into Dhopadhola is complete, according to the Bishop of Bukedi Diocese, the Right Reverend Samuel Bogere Egesa. Now, according to Egesa, the exercise, which started over 4 years ago, will be concluded with an official launch on May 5th this year. Now, he says the request as Bukedi Diocese was to hold the event in Torora, and it has been honored by the Bible Society in Uganda. The function will be held at St. Paul's Church in Chisoko Parish. Canon Jackson Juma, the Archdeacon of West Wadama Archdeaconry, say the event will be a major turning point in the church ministry in the area. Crossing over to Soroti district, health workers have asked the government to train them in sign language in order to ease their work while treating patients with hearing impairments. Now, the senior clinical officer of Eastern Division Health Center 3, Dr. Yusuf Emiti, say the struggle while treating the deaf because they do not have a sign language interpreter at the facility is so much. Now, he said some of the deaf people are living with HIV/AIDS, which calls for an urgent training of health workers in sign language. The district health officer, Dr. Stephen Okadi, said people with hearing impairment also find difficulties in accessing sexual and reproductive healthy services and other healthy services. Let's take a break and look at what is making the headlines in today's copy of The New Vision. Now, if at all you can't access the hard copy of The New Vision, the link is on your screen. Subscribe to our e-paper and access all the products published by Vision Group. And also those with smartphones, all you have to do is to download the Vision Group e-paper app and access the products of Vision Group. I am Rothina Sajay. You're still watching New Vision TV News around Uganda. Now, it has continued looking at more stories making the headlines across the country. But let me remind you, we have the Harvest Money Expo, and it will start on the 15th of February and end on the 17th of February at Nambola Stadium. Entrance fee is 10,000 shillings, and those who would love to attend training sessions, each training session will be at 10,000 shillings. This year's theme is farming as a business. Let's continue looking at more stories making headlines across the country. From Luka, the High Court in Jinja has sentenced Ivan Waiswa from Luka district to 7 years imprisonment after he was found guilty of committing 7 offenses of aggravated robbery. According to prosecution, Waiswa and others still at large committed the offense on October 10, 2015 after they staged a roadblock at 9 p.m. at Chiroba Busalam village and robbed 6 people using a gun. Now, the victims included Jimmy Kulaba, who was robbed of 200,000 shillings, Frederick, a mobile phone, and a battery. Muangula was robbed 30,000 shillings, and Joseph Tibaje 40,000 shillings. Others are Peter Ntale and Stephen Baraza, who were robbed of 100,000 shillings and a DVD player, respectively. Now, Justice Michael Lubu, who presided over the court session, called it a grievous offense. More news from Tororo district, and this will end today's bulletin. Now, religious leaders in the district have joined hands to pray for peace in bedrooms following increased suffering by spouses. Now, the district Kadi Sheikh Ibrahim Asante during the NRM 33rd Liberation Day celebrations held at Muwafu Primary School in Tororo district prayed to the Almighty to fight the evil of religious and tribal sectarianism, gender, chauvinism, chauvinism, abusive language, intimidation, child marriages, teenage pregnancies, and for couples to shun ideological bankruptcy. He also prayed against gender-based violence, child abuse and neglect, injustice, corruption, laziness, stinginess, abortion, adultery, fornication, witchcraft, and sacrifice, and requested the nation to repent and seek for forgiveness. Asante surprised the celebrants when he made a passionate prayer calling for total peace. And that's all we had for you. Thank you for watching. Be sure to catch more news updates and other programs here on New Vision TV by visiting our website, which is www.newvision.co.ug/video. You can also follow us on social media. Facebook is The New Vision, Twitter is @NewVisionWire, Instagram is @NewVisionWire, and our YouTube channel is New Vision TV. Catch up with me on my Twitter handle. I am Rothy the Voice. Thank you for watching.